Hey people, how's it going? So on today's video, I just want to go ahead and ask you a question, or just let's talk about a topic within board gaming, and that is, how do you learn games, and then who goes ahead and teaches you the games that you have? I am very lucky and very blessed to have my wife Sarah. She is a professional teacher of board games. She worked at a game store for a while, and that was her position of doing demo nights. She now works with a company called Double Exposure. Their whole thing is getting games out there to those that are hungry to learn more about games. So they work with publishers, making sure they show off new and upcoming games that the companies that they work with, they want to go ahead and promote, hey look, there is new stuff. And so she'll go to conventions as one of her job duties, and go to conventions and run tournaments for games, and also if need be, work booths at certain publishers at all different types of conventions, and she'll work with those publishers showing off their games at their booths when maybe they just need some more help or something like that. But so I rely heavily on Sarah sometimes to teach us new games. She is so experienced enough to teach games that we can bust out a game as long as I help set up and help with some understanding of some point of the rules, or just maybe look over the rules very vaguely, very quick while we play. That's kind of like, I don't know, my helping out. But most of the time she'll just pick up the rule book and just go through it, just start eating it and destroying it, and getting to the point where after we set up and understand a few things and get like maybe different variants for games like 2 players. We play a lot of 2-player things, and some games shift the rules or the setup for 2 players. She'll read the rules and then we'll go. And sometimes we need to play the game again because we missed something, but still, within the short period of time that Sarah picks up a rule book and learns it, runs with it, and then teaches it, most 9 times out of 10, she will be right with the rules, and that we'll have a great game experience, and we'll do it all in like the same day that we open up a game. Now, lately, I've wanted to be more of the person that teaches the games. When we play games with us or others, and I don't know about y'all, but I learn games in a different way. I can't pop open the box, get ready, and go. Usually before, like, where I'm most confident and most prepared to teach a game is when I at least have a night before we play a game, or at least a couple hours before we play a game, depending on the size and the complexity of the game. Sometimes I can do what she does, but that's just on a very easy, like, mid to light game, where I can be like, I can look at the rules, get the gist of it, because I've played games long enough that I understand the terminology. And if I'm playing with her, then she understands the terminology most likely of games. And then when I explain it, it's just like, got it. But yeah, so how do y'all learn, teach, or play games? Do you have a small collection and play new games with game groups or other friends and have other people teach? Are you a board game teacher where you go ahead and you are the one that is expected to be teaching new games or just board games in general to your gaming group? Do you enjoy it? Do you kind of feel like, oh, well, it's not the thing I'd want to do, but to play games, then someone has to do it? I would like to know in the comments. Myself, I don't mind being the one that teaches the game, but like I said, the way I teach games is that I need some time, and then when I have it and I go through it, I also need the game in front of me. I can't just do it by videos. I can't just do it if you send me a rule book. I need to have the game in front of me, so to set up, touch it, feel it, all that stuff. It just, I don't know, it just, I understand more when I have it in front of me. But yeah, so that's just what I'm interested in, learning throughout all the other gamers out there and how they learn, teach, if they're just mostly being taught. The game that I'm learning right now and getting prepared to play with Sarah is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This is a game we picked up at our friendly local game store. I'm gonna go ahead and let's pan over that real quick. Boom. Yep, a Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's a pretty simple game. I picked up on it pretty quick, and this is just, you know, I just want to take the load off of Sarah, because she always is teaching games, and she's always showing us how to play all these great games that we have in our game room to myself and others. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to always lay that on her, and it's like, if I want to play a game, teach it to me. There are games that I'm more interested in than she is, and you know, I'm expecting myself to be the one to go ahead and learn it and then play it. But yeah, it's something I just wanted to talk about with the community. So if you can relate with this video in any way about learning or teaching games, please leave something in the comments. I hope this was informative, or I don't know, just got you thinking. Maybe, you know, learn a game, teach it. You only get better with experience, and hopefully you have a gaming group, or the people that you're playing games with are just giving you that extra, giving you the grace of learning a new game and teaching it to you, because I think it's pretty special when someone will go ahead and learn a game and then teach it, and you can sit there and just go ahead and enjoy the experience of a game. And hopefully they teach it to you right. I'm not, that's one thing. It's like, okay, good to go if you can go ahead and want to teach people games, but if you're not great at it, or if you're going to rush at it, just learn how your mind works. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this little small video talking about gaming related things, about learning and teaching games. But yeah, usually also a little more tidbit is, once I play a game, I'm pretty much got it after that, as long as I play it, you know, a couple more times. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too odd, and I hope we can have a great discussion in the comments. Well, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Toodles!